Hey guys, welcome back to Veet Beauty. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the top trends for makeup for spring/summer 2018. And I'm going to be walking you through how to incorporate 4 of these trends into one makeup look. So we've been seeing some really interesting makeup looks on the catwalks for spring/summer 2018. We've been seeing some really cool colors. We've been seeing a lot of metallics, a lot of glitter. We've been seeing some really bold, clumpy lash looks, sort of think Twiggy in the 60s. We've been seeing a lot more of a return to blush rather than contour, so a lot more of a flushed cheek look's been on the catwalk. And we've also been seeing a lot of glossy lips, so that whole matte lip thing that's been going on for absolutely ages is being replaced by the glossy lip look, which I'm quite happy about because I love a glossy lip look. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through a really wearable makeup look that actually incorporates 4 of these trends. And I encourage you to either give one of the trends a go or incorporate all 4 like I'm going to do, because it's actually really wearable and it's really easy for you to achieve at home. So without further ado, I will start showing you how to create the look. And I'm going to start, as always, with the base. I've got a moisturized face, and so I'm ready to apply my foundation. I'm going to be using this foundation palette, and it's by Mehron Cosmetics. It's their contour highlight palette. And I just love it because it has a great variety of colors, so you can actually use it for foundation but also as a concealer, and you can also use the darker shades to contour and the lighter shades to highlight. So it's a real multitasker. I particularly like this shade here, which is I think they're medium 3, so I'm going to apply that with a foundation brush across the face. I'm then going to use a slightly lighter shade just to work under the eyes. So I'm going to use it in place of a concealer. These are really lovely creamy foundations, so they can work really well as a concealer or a foundation. So I'm just going to dot that underneath, brighten up the eye area. And then I'll just set that with a powder. I'm using the Milani Prep Set and Glow. Okay, now for the eyes, and there's going to be a real emphasis on the eyes for this look. So I'm going to use an eyelid primer just to make sure that it all stays in place. So I'm going to use the Air Patrol primer by Benefit. And this is just a little mini travel size, but I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to get a little bit of the product. And I'm just going to apply it to the lids. And then we're ready to apply our eyeshadow, and I'm going to be doing a lovely upside down liner look. So I'm going to start off though with just a sort of taupe colour. I'm using this palette by Beauty Counter. It's a really beautiful palette called the Winter Dream palette. And the reason I'm really using it is because it has this gorgeous dark blue that I'm going to use under the eyes. But it also has a nice sort of taupey colour. So I'm going to use a mixture of the taupe and the white. And just on the back of my hand, create a nice light nude colour. And then I'm going to get a much smaller brush, a little angled liner brush, and I'm going to use this to create the upside down liner look. I'm going to wet the brush, and then I'm going to get this lovely dark blue that I think is called Marine. I'm going to get some of that. Maybe tap. You don't want too much excess or it's going to go all over your cheeks. And then I'm going to use a tiny mirror just to get the precision. And just work this underneath as an eyeliner. I actually saw this navy blue liner look on Janelle Monáe, and I thought it looked absolutely stunning, so that was really my inspiration. I just think using blue rather than black adds just more interest. And when I add my glitter, it's going to be really fun. So there you have the blue, and then I'll just use my other brush just to soften it. And I'll just put a tiny little bit in the corner, just to blend that in. Okay, so that's the first step. That's the upside down liner that we've been seeing a lot on the catwalks. And then I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of the glitter look that we're seeing a lot this year. And a really easy way of doing this is using one of these liners by Urban Decay. They're called the heavy metal liners. And this one's called Gamma Ray. It's a really beautiful blue glitter. The reason that I really love these though is that they have this really precise little brush. So wherever you want to put it, it's really easy to be precise. And also it's not going to go everywhere. It really stays where you put it. So that's really important with glitter. You do not want your whole face to be covered in glitter. Believe me, when you use loose glitter, it can be an absolute nightmare. So I'm just going to get a little bit of the product on the brush, and I'm going to apply it underneath the eye. You could get really, really creative with this as well. You could use the other side of the brush and work it over the whole of the lid. You could use it to create interesting designs if you're going to a festival this year or something. But I'm just going to do a really subtle take on the glitter look. And I think you can really pull this off at any age as well. I think I used to have this preconception you had to be 12 years old to do a glitter look, but actually I think this is a really wearable way of doing it. So I'm just going to use the brush and apply it underneath. I love that, and I've done 2 layers just because I really want it to be like a bold look to really show off that glitter trend for you today. So then I've got my liner down. I'm going to add a little bit of black liner just in the waterline to really make that liner pop. So I'm just using this one by Mineral Fusions. It's just their Kohl eye pencil. Okay, and now the only thing we're missing on the eyes is a bit of mascara, and I'm going to really go to town with the mascara. I'm going to really show off that clumpy lash look, and I think it works really well with a sort of upside down liner as well. It really, really shows off that bold line that we've already created. So I'm going to start off with using a lash primer just to get that real volume and length going, and this is the Grande primer. This one contains some lovely plumping peptides, and it's also got little fibers in there that are going to help to really build the lash. It's a white primer, so don't be alarmed, but that's going to really, really help to boost the lashes. And I'm going to immediately then apply my mascara. That's a little tip that I learned on their website, is that rather than doing like primer on one eye, primer on the other eye, then doing the mascara, you do the primer and then immediately follow with the mascara. So I'm going to do that now. And I'm going to apply it to the top and bottom lashes. And the mascara I'm using is the Perricone MD No Mascara, but you can also use their mascara, or really any mascara, on top of the primer. And I'm going to really work that in for a really thick, clumpy lash. You see the difference already. And then I'm going to do the other eye. So you've got a really bold lash look going on there. You don't really need to do 2 coats of the mascara because you've already got that really clumpy thing going on. But yeah, I love that. And just to really show that off, I might add just a little bit of the YSL Touche Eclat just around the eye, just to really highlight and show off that bold look. So I'm just gonna go under the eye, around the eye, the inner corner, just to make it pop. And I've just used my finger to blend that in. I'm also then just going to perfect the eyebrows because I think that's going to really make the whole thing look more polished. I'm just going to use the Revita Lash brow gel. It's the high def brow gel in dark brown. I just think a bold brow looks really nice with this. Just work it through. Doesn't need to be perfect. And then I'm going to add just a tiny bit to the cheeks. I'm going to use just a little bit of blush. I'm going to use the Perricone No Blush Blush. Just because it gives a really nice flush to the cheeks, which is another trend that we're seeing. I'm not really focusing on this today, but I don't like to have no blusher. So I'm just going to blend that in. Just for a little something on the cheeks. Just to look a little more alive. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of gloss to the lips just to really finish off this look. I don't think you want to add too much to the lips because the eye look is pretty strong already. So this is the Milani Moisture Lock lip treatment, and it's got some lovely oil in there. This is the grapefruit oil infused lip treatment, so it has a lovely fresh taste. And I'm just going to literally throw it on, and it just really lifts the whole thing. I think if you did a matte lip, it would just be way too much with this eye. So that's it. That's my makeup tutorial to kick off 2018. It incorporates 4 of the really bold sort of catwalk trends that we've been seeing. But actually, I think you'll agree that it's actually quite a wearable look. I think anyone could pull it off, and it's really, really easy to create as long as you have the right sort of tools in your repertoire. If you want to find out more about any of the products that I use to create this look, then you can check out the blog on beatbeauty.com. And if you like my videos, please don't forget to click subscribe because I've got so many fun beauty videos coming up in 2018. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.